What's going on, guys? As promised, I've got another German game for you. When I flew out the D9 about a week ago, I promised some more German planes. But I got a little sidetracked with some of the Japanese events that Gaijin had put on. Those of you who have been around my channel for a long time know that Japan's my favorite nation to fly, so I'm not going to pass up a chance to fly Japan. Here I'm flying out the Focke-Wulf 190 F-8 in the Battle of the Bulge. This is another event that Gaijin had put on close to a month ago now that I think of it. It's been a while. But I had a lot of fun in this event. It's Germany versus Americans. The F-8 has two 20mm cannons with 500 rounds of ammunition, and it has two 13mm machine guns with 2,000 rounds of ammunition. So together you got quite a bit of ammo at your disposal to take down whatever you happen to encounter. Now this Focke-Wulf is completely maxed out as far as upgrades go, so I've got everything, including the 30mm cannon gun pods, but I don't like to use those if I'm just flying out against fighters. I prefer to use 30mm cannon gun pods when I'm flying against B-17s, because you can use those to tear off wings. But in this map, it's primarily fighters that you're focused on. I'm going to leave any bombers for the Me-410s. The biggest adversary that I'm going to have is American premium Spitfires and P-51s. Now the nice thing about the F-8 is you get an air spawn, so you don't have to climb up to 4K like most of my teammates. In one of the battles that I had, somebody commented that the F-8 is so bad that it has to have an air spawn. I'm not really sure I agree with that, though. If you happen to have your plane maxed out, you'll be okay. But as you can see now, I got a Spitfire that's actually above me slightly. And that's because, well, the Spitfire outclimbs just about everything in the game. It's ridiculous. If I'm gonna take this guy on, I have to have it close to the same altitude. I don't want to stall out. I'm getting awfully close to doing that here. He's diving. Take a couple of shots. Get one lucky shot into his radiator. So his coolant system's damaged. It's not really enough to take him down, though. You see, he doesn't have a trail of black smoke coming from behind him, so his engine's not too badly damaged. He's not leaking any coolant. It's probably fairly superficial damage to the radiator. Turning around and engaging that Spitfire right away would be a huge mistake. The Spitfire is going to turn circles around the Focke-Wulf. So if I turn around now, I wouldn't have my guns actually pointed on the target by the time I got to within firing distance. Odds are he'd already be firing it at me because he doesn't have to turn right now. He's in a straight line, so he's got the advantage right now. So the plan is to gain some altitude and create some separation, and then turn and engage. At 1.6 kilometers, that's a good distance. But I want to get just a little bit further away. You want as much distance as you can. There we go. I go into a slight dive there to gain more speed, and now the fun happens. You see we're slowing down, and he's down. If I had turned to engage that Spitfire any sooner, with a less distance in between us, I wouldn't have been able to turn around and actually get my guns on target, and I'd be the one that's fallen to the ground in a fiery wreck. It really helps to know what your airplane can do and what it can't. All the while I was dealing with that Spitfire, I wasn't paying any attention to the enemy team. As it turns out, half the enemy team is dead. I only took out one of the guys. I don't see anybody else up here. The Spitfire is the only thing that climbed. He did have another Spitfire, but I think he dove. That seems to be where everybody ended up here. All the Spitfires and P-51s are down low, dogfighting. Now, if my teammates end up getting into a turn fight with these Spitfires, they're gonna end up getting wrecked. So the only solution is for me to get down here and see if I can boom and zoom at least one of these Spitfires. This is, after all, the strength of the Focke-Wulf. It doesn't turn worth a damn, but it's a damn good boom and zoomer. A Spitfire, he's about to get wrecked. Almost. Shot his wing, critted him, but he's not down. Looks like he's stalling out, though. Now he's diving, trying to get some speed to go after that Focke-Wulf. I'm gonna loop over and try to boom and zoom him again. I get two Spitfires down low. Gotta have the right angle of approach, though. Oh yeah, this guy's done. Yeah, wing's gone. And here's the other Spitfire over here. He's done. Double strike. And there's something behind us. P-51. Loop over and go after him again. Unfortunately, he's pitching up. Got to make these shots count. And he's done. But so am I. He shot up my engine. Oh God. Don't you hate it when they take out your engine like that? Because aside from the engine damage, my plane's actually in pretty good shape. I got a little damage to the fuselage, but the wings are in great shape. Now, instead of looping over and diving on that guy in a head-on, I should have just leveled off or climbed slightly and just boomed and zoomed just like I did the Spitfire. But I got a little greedy there. Thought of getting 4 kills in I don't know, it's 7-8 minutes. That's a pretty good game. I'm hoping my teammates can take down the last couple of guys before I crash. But it doesn't look like it. I'm losing a lot of altitude here. The best I can do is hope to save the pilot. This is gonna be a rough landing. Boom. I'd say he survived. There's no fiery wreck there. He probably has a broken ankle. But he survived. You know, I'm not going to wait for the rest of the match to end. It took my teammates about 7 or 8 more minutes to track down the last guy. You guys shouldn't have to watch that from the perspective of one of the last guys left. I'm not a very big fan of the changes that they made to the perspective view. It's pretty limited. 12K research points, that really helps out with the D12 research. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the section below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And also hit that like button, it really helps me out. Take care guys.